I worked for a health system a bunch of years back that for some reason servers weren't being used, but they were still powered on because people were just afraid to turn them off. It's ridiculous because all of a sudden you have no more power available in your data center. Well, what do? Well, you're really stuck. No more server room in your data center. But it's not because you're using auto utilization. It's because you got a bunch of stuff that you refuse to get rid of because you're worried about that one user that might still access something on. That's where your application rationalization comes in. Unfortunately, it's a lot of hard conversations. Yes, Mr. So and so, I know you use this application every day for the last 30 years, but we're going to migrate you over to this application that everybody else is using and we're going to get rid of this. Or, hey, we've got 4 systems that do the same thing. And you talk about document management systems are the worst at this. They've grown through organic structures and you have 4 different systems that store different documents. Well, now how do you merge them all together? This all falls under application rationalization. That's where you can optimize your storage, optimize your development streams, it optimizes your data center footprint. All those things come together. But it's the hardest thing for people to continue to get priority for because it doesn't bring new functionality to anything. It doesn't necessarily help the business do their job easier. It's just what happens when you don't clean up the mess. Eventually, you keep shoving things in your closet and your closet gets full and all of a sudden it's going to explode. Well, the same thing. If you're not taking the time to decom your applications, decommission, if you're not taking the time to properly migrate people to new systems, to new strategies. One, you're exposing additional costs that you don't need to. And two, you're going to come to an area which becomes harder and harder to maintain.